What's good, everybody? I'm with my man Mike Lee here. He's the owner of the Laugh Out Lounge, downtown Winter Haven, the new comedy club that just opened up. And first off, Mike, I want to tell you, thank you so much for personally inviting us in to do some exclusive content with you for the people. I appreciate that. But tell us what's going on with this place, man. I've been waiting on this moment.
First off, I want to tell you thank you so much for coming out and doing this. And we're super excited to bring comedy to Winter Haven, Florida. When you call me the owner, I really appreciate it. But I have to give a shout out to my co-owners, my partners, Ashton Compton and Chris Barton, who also own Barrel 239 in Winter Haven. But the whole goal is to bring laughter and just a big show to the downtown Winter Haven area.
Gotcha.
Everybody's like, we love to go see a comedy show.
Right.
But I don't want to drive an hour and 15 minutes to go and do it.
It took me 10 minutes to get here today.
Yeah.
Between you and I.
That's the point.
How long have you been in comedy personally?
Okay, well, if you want a personal history, it's kind of long, but I'll try to give you the short version.
Yeah.
My freshman year of high school, I had one goal, and that was to join any kind of summer show. I went and auditioned, and I got hired at my first audition with a company called West Texas Production.
Gotcha.
So I've been doing that, Comedy Wild West shows, comedy sketch shows, improv shows, and then about the age of 30, 31, I started doing stand-up comedy.
Okay.
And now I'm 43, so that's 12 years.
12 years of stand-up comedy.
12 years of not succeeding.
He better have it down pat. Now, in your years, many years of like being a part of comedy and stage life and stuff like that, crazy questions. Have you ever seen anybody get booed off stage?
Oh, I've seen
tomatoes.
A lot of stuff. I'll tell you a story about myself.
Oh, let's do it.
I had a show. I went to Columbus, Georgia. I'm opening for a very good headliner. I do this joke, and this woman that is literally sitting like 6 feet that way. Nobody else can see her. She's on the front row. Everybody else in the crowd is just looking at me.
Right.
But I see her face. And the crowd kind of goes, ha ha.
But you're staring at her?
Yeah, but I look at her and she just looks at me, she mouths, not funny.
Wow. Man, that could kill your whole mood,
yes.
dude.
So I'm on stage and I've still got 15 minutes left of my set.
Wow.
So was I booed off stage? No, but I gotta tell you, you read off of the crowd.
Exactly.
And you know what they're doing. And I knew from that moment forward that I had to pick and choose the crowd that I would tell that.
Sure. You like rewriting your, hold on real quick.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, and
scratch that one out, happened. Reverse this one.
That has so happened.
Do you consider yourself to be naturally funny, like growing up, or is that something that you kind of tried to make yourself like become in comedy?
You want to get serious. I mean, my father is the guy that influenced me.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I lost my dad to COVID-19.
Okay, sorry to hear that, man. That's tough.
He just passed away in March, and I didn't expect that question to come up, but he's definitely the guy that made me funny.
We can cut.
Yeah.
Let's cut. We'll cut for a little bit.
He was the kind of person that when he walked into a room, people immediately gravitated toward him. He could make people laugh, which is a word. He taught me that, not by sitting me down and saying, all right, son, here's how you be funny. I just grew up around it, and I used that for my whole life.
The radio show that you do, tell us a little bit about that.
Max 98.3 is the radio show, and I've been doing that now for 10 years. We're not one of those radio stations that talks about vulgar stuff.
Gotcha.
We're not going to go vulgar. We're not going to go political. We talk about the dumb stuff. Like, did you hear that, Chinese scientists found out that we can breathe through our butts? And that's a true story that we talk about.
That's like some deep Joe Rogan stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So tune in Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 on 98.3.
Here, how many nights a week, how many days a week are you guys open? What time does it start? How many shows do you run a night? That kind of thing.
Monday and Tuesday we're closed. Mondays is straight up office days. Don't bother us.
That's me too. Don't bother me on Mondays.
Yeah, on
straight
Mondays,
up.
Right? That's the day. Tuesdays, we do plan on having comedy classes eventually. We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Right now, Tuesdays closed. We're going to do not only stand-up comedy class, but also improv comedy class.
So you're going to teach people how to get it done?
Absolutely. Our improv people, I should totally plug them. Our improv people, Swan City Improv from Lakeland, Florida. They're fantastic. And then Wednesdays is an open mic. So if you want to come out and test your skills as a comedian, come out on Wednesday nights. The show starts at 7. We do sign-ups at 6. Thursday is improv night with the Swan City Improv. 7 o'clock is the family-friendly show. 8:30 is the adults only, 21 plus, and really anything goes. It's a fantastic show. And then Friday and Saturday night we have nationally touring headliners, and Sundays we're gonna leave open for special events.
Speaking of the national headliners, like what are some big names that you have coming up soon or that've been through already?
One of the biggest names, and I want to push this so bad because I don't think that people realize how big this guy is because they've never heard of him. I promise you've never heard of him. His name is JB Ball.
Okay.
JB Ball. Look him up. JB Ball comedian. He has done a ton of stuff for Kevin Hart's LOL network.
Wow.
He's not made the boom.
Sure. He's like behind the scenes, kind of getting the engine running.
One of those guys that is just killing it in LA, but you haven't heard his name.
So he hops on the mic too himself and he does his thing?
Oh, no, that's where he started. Stand-up comedy. So anyway, he calls me up and he's like, Mike, I saw you got a new club. I'm gonna be in town for a wedding. What do you think? Can I come out and do it? Thursday, December 9th, JB Ball from Kevin Hart's LOL network. It's going to be awesome.
I'm here. I already got my ticket ready to go. So you better get yours.
January 7th and 8th, we have Kevin Farley, Chris Farley's brother. And then February 25th and 26th, we have Michael Winslow from Police Academy.
Yo, Spaceballs.
America's Got Talent.
He was on Spaceballs.
He was on Spaceballs.
Dude, he's incredible. I can't wait to see that one for sure. So, looking around in here, you have these drawings of these amazing artists, but I noticed that there's a price tag on some of them. Like, what's going on with that? Like, what do you have going on?
There's a price tag on all of them.
Sure. There's a price tag on this table. The price is right.
If you want this table right now, $79.95. These are all caricatures from a friend of mine. His name is Eric Sweetman. I met him when I was working for Nickelodeon. Well, when we opened the club, we were thinking, we need to put something on the wall.
Sure.
And almost every club out there has a photograph of a comedian. So we were like, instead of doing a photograph and blowing it up, and paying an X amount of dollars, let's get some original artwork. So I contacted Eric. Eric said, yeah, I'll do these drawings for you. So we have all original artwork from Eric Sweetman, and they're all for sale. You can buy a large print, you can buy a small print, whatever you want to do, but when you see them, they're amazing.
Yeah, no, they're really cool. I mean, drew my attention right away, and something that I would definitely want to have in my house. But coming here to take a look at these things, like you all need to come in and take a look at this art.
It's like not only a comedy club, but it's also an art gallery.
Now, for somebody that's wanting to get into comedy, whether they're funny or not, what do you think, what would you tell them the best approach nowadays would be to step into that field, right? I know times have changed with social media and that kind of thing, but do you still think coming in and stepping on the mic in front of people is the
100%.
Best way?
100%. Okay, look, the funny answer is don't. Don't do it. Just don't do it. If you really want to be an entertainer, you want to be an influencer. If you want to be an influencer, go be an influencer. Go and do your YouTube videos, do your TikTok videos.
Right.
All of that stuff works. And I will book you. I'm not kidding.
Sure.
If you've got 4 or 5 million followers and you could fill this house up, I will book you to come up here and act like an idiot for an hour.
Do TikToks on stage.
Yeah, exactly. Do TikToks on stage. I don't care, as long as you bring people here.
That's right.
But if you want to do stand-up comedy, that is a different art form.
Sure.
It is. It's just a different art form. TikTok is fantastic. I watch TikTok.
Right.
And I laugh my ass off.
For hours. You just can't get off of it either.
You can't.
You can't stop. It's like, oh, I'm done with that, man. Keep that thing away.
It's funny, but it's a different art form to do quick edits and, I didn't get that line right. Let me go back and do it again.
Yep.
Stand-up comedy is a completely different art form. If you and those 80, 90, 100, 500, 1,000 people, there's no let's go back and edit it. Let's add an underscore to it.
Right.
So if you want to learn how to do that, every Wednesday night is our open mic, and we do that, and you can come out and do it, and it's fun. And I'm telling you, there's no other experience than having a live audience in front of you, and you have this joke that you have been like keeping in your back pocket. This is gonna be funny, and then you do it, and they laugh.
Oh,
you're going home.
All right, look, this is from me to you all. I'm gonna come and do an open mic night. I'm gonna get some training first.
All right.
I'm gonna touch up. So I've never done this before, but I'm gonna try it out. We might record it for you all, just to show you it can be done. Okay. This is how it's gonna work right here. Okay, if he can make me laugh, I'll buy 5 free tickets. I'll buy 5 tickets for the next people that come in. But if he can't make me laugh, I'm gonna rent this place out for free, just me and my buddies, and we're just gonna hang out in here. We're gonna kick the comedian out.
There you go.
We're gonna do push-ups.
I think it's gonna be good. All right. What did the drummer name his twin daughters?
Drumsticks.
And a 1 and a 2.
I got a good one for you.
All right.
My wife told me I was being immature. I told her to get out of my fort. This guy's an idiot. It's not funny to...
He's like, I don't get it.
No, of course. It's not funny to him because he's like, what's wrong with my fort?
Why does a mermaid wear seashells?
I don't know.
Because she grew out of her bee shells.
I knew it was something with her coconuts, bro. What did Mike Tyson say to the snake?
What?
You better stop messing with him.
Do you lose if you make yourself laugh?
I lost. I got a good one for you, though.
All right, go ahead.
But this is real, though.
I love it.
I told my wife she kept drawing her eyebrows on a little too high.
Yeah.
She was looking at me surprised. Sorry.
You're right, exactly.
Which one was the best one? You like that Mike Tyson one? Me and Timmy were driving up here, and he's like, you don't have any jokes. And I just said that one out of the... Wonderful. When is the best time to eat sushi? Never, because it's seaweed. My wife told me I was being too immature. I told her... Bro, really? We'll do it again. You ready? My wife told me I was being too immature. I told her to get out of my fort. 2 free tickets, people. I suck.
Well, how am I supposed to not laugh?
Bro, I'm literally the corniest person in the world. If you just don't even smile, free tickets. What did Mike Tyson say to the snake? Stop messing with me. Why can't a bicycle stand up on its own? Because it's too tired.
Yeah, this is our little club. We are working with some of the local restaurants downtown, and we're hoping to give you guys in the coming weeks. This is only our second weekend open, so please bear with us as we make some changes and get everything going. But I promise you're going to have a great time tonight. We are working with some of the local restaurants to bring a dinner ticket so that you guys can purchase a ticket on our website, get a huge discount like Fire or Tsunami Sushi, which is not Tsunami Sushi anymore, but you know.
Winter Haven, how you feeling? Yeah. Awesome. As you can tell from the accent, I'm from Texas. It's good to be out, right? Good to be out. Pandemic, schmandemic. A good round of applause for coming out for live comedy. Come on, we're all here. All right, what's your name, sir? Matt, we're going to find you a girl tonight. Or boy, whatever you're looking for. Third wheel. For Rashad Baker!
Thank you, audience. Thank you so much. Thank you for that medium amount of applause. That was perfect. Before I get going, how about another real nice round of applause, everybody? Go ahead. Give it up for me. I'm very charming. I smile. I'm disarming. I say horrible stuff and smile. You guys like that?
Well, that was great, man. I really appreciate that. Guys, if you have not come down here yet, I don't know what you're doing. Make your way down here. Super cool venue. You're going to take a look at it. But we have more content coming from you soon. Really do appreciate that, my man.
Thank you very much for coming out tonight.
Absolutely. You guys take...
WinterhavenLOL.com.
Make sure you check that out. WinterhavenLOL.com.
Go home.
Yes, sir.